These are the vocabulary words for the Unit 25 test. The first word comes from science. It is Punnett square. Punnett squares are used to show the possible outcomes of two gene crosses. So, for example, blonde hair and brown hair. What would be the possible outcome of your offspring or the baby? Would it have blonde hair? Would it have more chance of having blonde hair, or would it have more chance of having brown hair? Those are what Punnett squares show. Heterozygous, the word hetero, meaning two different, is two different alleles, either one dominant and one recessive, and this term is associated with a hybrid trait. Homozygous, the prefix homo, meaning two of the same alleles, either two recessive or two dominant, and this term is associated with usually a purebred, because in order to be purebred you have to have two of the same traits, two recessive or two dominant. The next word is a math term, and it's polygon, and again that prefix poly means many. A polygon is a closed figure in a plane that's made up of segments that intersect only at their endpoints. The word actually comes from Greek and means many-angled. Okay. The next word, I can get this up, is your social studies, and it's philosophy. Philosophy is the study or search for truth, wisdom, and the right way to live. Phalanxes. Phalanxes was a Macedonian battle formation of infantry, standing in close ranks with shields and long spears overlapping each other. So it's a battle formation, phalanxes. An orator is a person who is skilled in public speaking. Pericles was an Athenian leader who made sure all citizens could take part in government. Socrates. Socrates was a Greek philosopher who discussed laws, customs, values, and religion with his students. Plato. Plato was a Greek philosopher and a student of Socrates, so Plato actually sat in on some of Socrates' lessons on laws and customs, values, religion. Aristotle was also a Greek philosopher and a private teacher of Alexander the Great. Now the challenge words. Propel is to cause either a vehicle, rocket, or your body to move or continue in motion. A preposition is actually an English term. It's a word or a phrase that's placed typically before a noun or a pronoun, and it indicates the relationship between that noun or pronoun and another word. Prominent. Prominent is being well known or leading. Preliminary. Preliminary is prior to or preparing for the main matter, action, or business. It's like an introductory. And perception. Perception is the act or process of becoming aware of something through any of the senses, especially sight and hearing.